Hey everybody, I am coming to you today on a rainy Ohio day, and I'm talking chili. So, it's chilly outside and we're having chili. So, chili is great. I love chili, but sometimes you have a bunch of it, or this is actually leftover chili from the other day. So, two ways to reuse your chili. So that you kind of just amp it up, or say you want to make it for parties. We used to have, I'm going to unpack this while we're talking, because I know this is new and I haven't taken off the little top yet. So, one of the things that we used to get when we were teenagers, there was this place called the Diner on St. Clair Street. And they used to have chili sundaes. And it sounds kind of weird when you first say it, but they are delicious. And we're going to put one together, and then we're going to talk about a couple other ways to either zest up your chili, like just to make it like a yummy thing that you can kind of mix up your rotation with, and not just a bowl of chili. Okay, so, and actually, these three things that we're going to talk about today, which I'm making two of them, the other one we can just talk about, is basically from restaurants. So this was from a place called the Diner at St. Clair. So you just start with, and you use Fun Cup. Like, this is a Sundae cup. They called this a chili sundae. So it came in a Sundae cup, different from this one, but this is the one I have. So you put your chili in, and try not to lose your scooper, and then you layer a little bit of sour cream, and if you have the scoop kind, that's fine. I didn't, so I had used that one up, so we're going to use this one. And if you want to try to just layer it out a little bit, you can, but it layers. Then you're going to do a little more chili, and it kind of mixes in, and it's just so good. And theirs actually was thicker with the sour cream. The way they put it in, it was a more slender cup, taller, like the traditional back in the day kind of soda fountain. So you could see the sour cream on the outside. Then you could stop there. That's fine. That's kind of, it's a decent amount of chili. But if you want to put a little bit more, you can. And then you put just a dollop on the top. Yes, it's a lot of sour cream. I love sour cream, so I don't care. And then the cherry was a cherry tomato. And then a sprinkle of the green onion for the sprinkles on a sundae. So it's just kind of fun if you like sour cream, if you're obsessed with sour cream like I am. You like sour cream, this is a fun way to serve your chili, or to have, like, now if it's a glass cup, it's going to get warm, so be cautious. But and this one is glass. I think theirs were plastic, which probably wouldn't make it any less warm. But anyway, just beware that it'll, the outside can get a little warm. And then of course you just dive in. And if you don't want sour cream, don't put sour cream. Use cheese. So that is the chili sundae. Then, the other thing I used to love to get at the drive-thru was go through Wendy's, and they had chili chips and cheese. So this is just a plate with a few tortilla chips on it. I like the little round ones, so that's what I'm using. And then, of course, a little scoop of chili. Now, this chili would usually be a little bit thicker. I don't know why it didn't turn out that way for me this time. It's chili, it's good, I don't care. So there's chili, chips and cheese, and then of course, my dog just heard the cheese wrapper open. If you want to throw it in, actually we're going to throw that on there so I don't have to put it back to the bag. If you want to throw it in and melt it, you can. You could put another little plate over it and the steam will melt it from the chili, or you can just leave it like that. And then if you want, but this was something I used to get at Wendy's all the time. So good. But if you want, you can always top it with, you guessed it, sour cream. And a few green onions. And there you go. Now theirs wasn't topped with sour cream, although I used to just get the sour cream extra because, you know, it's sour cream. And then I have these onions cut up, so if you wanted to do like a chili bar, oh my gosh, you could do a baked potato with it. You could have pasta, you know, the 3 ways like they have at the restaurants like Skyline, I think it is, that has a, but you could do a trio. I think Frisch's used to have that, but you could do the 3-way with the pasta on the bottom, some chili on the top, cheese, again, whatever you want on it. But it's just, you know, some alternate ways just to make chili a little more fun. Or if you're throwing a party, chili bar. You could do cheese and you could put that chili on baked potatoes, green onions. You could do anything you want on it. Tomatoes. It would be great. So you could do chili, chips, and cheese. You could do sundaes or the 3-way. But anyway, I've talked enough about chili, and this is going to be yummy. So anyway, oh look, it's already melted, see? So if you are wanting to do chili and you need some other fun ways than just throw it in a bowl, this will work. Having a party, football party, birthday party, do a chili sundae bar. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.